Good morning, happy Monday. It's the game week. Go Bucks. It is currently 8:12 a.m. and Michigan still sucks. Let's go spread some gypsum, shall we? We have had nice sunshine the last couple of days, and it has kind of dried the ground out, so it's not super muddy anymore. We got our spreader loaded up, and we've got one more load there. I hope that's just one load. We're going to go spread this out. Dad's running the disc, getting some corn stalks worked down. Should have a good day today. Get quite a bit done, and then chance of rain tomorrow. So the more we can cover, the better. Definitely a cold one this morning with the frost here, but that's okay. It means the ground will also be a little less sticky too, but like I said, it dried out yesterday and the day before pretty good. The ground was dry on top yesterday afternoon. I expect the same today, although it may have wicked some moisture up overnight and be a little tacky this morning. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, we'll get this stuff spread out, and then I don't know, maybe this afternoon, it's supposed to be like 50 degrees today, we'll get the power washer going and get our spreader cleaned up. We got plenty of stuff to wash, so when we have nice days, we should probably take advantage of them. Trying to go nice and slow and take it easy and let everything warm up here so that my windshield wiper might actually... that windshield wiper sucks anyway, but, you know, we can see out our window before we get on the road. That would be nice, instead of having to do that. Alright, we made it down to our field. We have already started this one. I kind of ran the spreader empty when we were doing the field across the road over here. This is chiseled bean stubble going to corn next year, so that's why we had to kind of wait for it to dry up, because it would have been muddy. But we're just going to start in the middle here, and we'll finish this field up. Should have plenty to do this field. We've already got 15 acres done of 65 here, and we can usually do about 60 on the spreader load, so... Alright. I don't know if our pile will be very frozen or not. I don't imagine the bottom or the middle of it is frozen, but the top outside might be a little crusty. It's flowing. We can see it on our camera here. So, we're good. Alright, well, it's flowing out of there just fine. Still see it on our camera. Falling off, all is good, so should be able to finish this field up. It's not muddy, not sticking to our tires. That's a good thing. Get this one done, and we're gonna go load up, finish. Last pass of this field here. We got plenty to finish it. We're gonna have a little bit left, not a lot. I don't know if it's worth going and making around another field to spread that out before we got enough room. I don't know. It's gonna be close on whether the pile's gonna fit anyway. There isn't much left in there. We'll go load up. Well, let's see if we can get this whole pile into that spreader, or if we're going to have to make another trip. Alright, I was on the phone, but we just spread that field there. There's 35 acres. Got that one done. That was wheat stubble that we spread chicken litter on. Now we've got this field here. There's 78 acres. I won't be able to spread the whole thing, but this is the last field that I have of bean stubble going to corn that has not had gypsum put on it, and that was the goal, to get the stuff going to corn done. So we'll get close here. What does it say we've got left? About 10,000 pounds. Look at that. 99909995. Our rate controller and our scale match. That's pretty darn good. Anyway, we'll spread this out, and then we'll go load up, and we won't get the whole field done, but we'll get close enough. Well, we finally did it. We finally got our gypsum pile used up. That was a big old pile. It took a long time. We had 250 tons here. And, yeah, we got the last of it on the spreader. There was more left after that last load. This is the third one of the day. I thought we might get it on 2. I was wrong. That's not a super full spreader, but more on there than I thought there might be. We got about 15,000 pounds, so... 14,900, we'll call it. Go spread this out, and then we're done with the spreader. That's it. We don't have any more gypsum. We don't have any more potash. We don't have any more MAP. We have nothing else that we need to spread this fall. Got some stuff we might think about doing in the spring, but not this fall. Well, we are 18 acres into this field when we're starting with this last load. We'll get most of it, not all of it. Let's see, 15,000 should do about 30 acres-ish. There's 78 in this field, so yeah, we won't get it all done, but we'll get the bulk of it. Call it good enough. So this will be interesting. We've got some varying soil types here, including this low ground that it floods a lot, holds a lot of water, and it's very chunky. I wonder if the calcium will help soften that ground up a little bit, make it drain a little bit better. Probably not putting a high enough rate on for that, but theoretically gypsum will help with the soil structure. Dad's got the disc moving this morning. He did yesterday as well, and is covering quite a bit of ground. He got a 128 acre field done, a 32 acre field, and now a 140 acre field all done. He's heading up the road to do a 75 acre piece and then finish our irrigated field. Now we did 100 acres up there with the autonomous tractor and that 2660 VT a few weeks ago, so he doesn't have to do the whole field, but there's still probably 80 acres worth he needs to do up there. So he's going to go up and keep working on that. Maybe I'll jump in the disc later this afternoon. We are still running the 8430 on it. It's hooked up, we're using it. Might as well just keep going right now. So I thought about switching it over to the 9R because, well, horsepower is fun and it would let us go a little bit deeper, a little bit faster, and cover a little bit more ground. But Dad just started using the 8430 because it was already hooked up, so we'll just keep doing that. Well, there our belt is running empty, so we'll run down and back and just bounce around and try and get a little bit to knock off the sides and stuff. But yeah, we're basically out. While we're in the field here, I thought I'd get out and see if there's any major piles of dirt and stuff that we can knock off of here. It's not horrible, actually. Bunch of fertilizer and stuff stuck to everything back here. Gonna need some washing. Leave as much of it in the field as we can. Yeah, gonna take lots of washing. Alright, let's head for home. Well, when we come back, we'll probably clean up that spreader. I'll call Dad, see if he wants me to come and run the disc for him, or if he's good, or what the deal is, but I'm gonna go eat lunch, and then we have 2 days, it looks like. Well, tomorrow's supposed to be raining, but today is nice-ish. Not super sunny, but it's not freezing cold. And tomorrow's supposed to be a high of 51, but it's also supposed to start raining, and then we have a full week of low 30s for highs and freezing and snow and just nasty conditions to be outside power washing and cleaning anything. So probably a good idea to get some stuff done today if I can. All right, well, when I called Dad to see if he wanted me to come run it, he gave me an emphatic yes. So we're gonna go run a disc. Spend the afternoon doing that. And get all my stuff that I need. We'll probably do a live stream, so we'll need my microphone. I'll take my iPad, but I don't really need that. What else? Well, Dad's up here. This is our irrigated field. We did a lot of this with that autonomous tractor, and so we don't have that much to do up here, I don't think. He's just filling in the stuff that we didn't do with the autonomous, that 2660. All right, well, let's have a little fun. Do some tillage. Like I said, I don't think we have a lot to do here. The main part of this field, there was 107 acres I think we did with the autonomous tractor. That's all done. So Dad did the stuff on the north side that we had gone around, and we got to do these 2 triangles here, and that should be it. So it won't take us too terribly long up here. maybe at some point we'll get out and compare the job that one tool did versus the other. For the most part, I like what that 2660 did. It looks pretty good out there. Now that was done like 3 days after harvest versus this being a month after harvest, and that's going to make a difference in the quality of the job that we do. So not really an apples to apples comparison. Looks like the neighbor turned around on us when they did their tillage. All right. All right, well, this isn't going to take real long to get over here, and it looks to be working up pretty good. Like, we're taking those corn stalk rows out. So the whole point of this fall tillage pass in our corn stalks, and this is what we do to most of the corn stalks that we are going to plant soybeans into next year, right? So we're going to soybeans here. But we run this Landau vertical tilt disc. It's a 7431 VT, it's the number on it, 29 footer. And the idea is to just cut up the stalks, move a little bit of dirt and mix it in with the stalks, get everything to start breaking down and in contact with the soil so that it's decomposing over the winter and those stalks keep drying out and getting brittle, so that it will plant much better in the spring. That's what we're doing out here. We're taking out the root balls and we're just making it so that we've got a better seed bed for next spring. And this tool does a reasonably good job at that. I thought that 2660 did a pretty good job. We'd have to walk out there and sort of look at it, but from just what I can see from here, it looks pretty good. And then we'll see what things look like in the spring. More than likely, we will hit these corn stalks again with this same tool in the spring. We'll run the disc across it. We do have a packer, a Brilliant packer that we pull behind this, and we'll probably pull that in the spring as well. But from our experience, that doesn't work real good in the fall here. So I don't know how far we'll make it. I don't know if we'll get all the corn stalks done before the rain comes here, but we're probably going to try and keep this tool moving. I may work it real late tonight just to keep things going. So we'll see. We'll finish this one up, and then I think we've got another field just down the road. I don't know, maybe Dad already did that one. I'll have to look and then go back around. And we've got a few other cornfields that can be done, so do as much as possible. Well, we're finishing up this field here. All of you that told me the tractors scare away the deer, they're running right. Like, what the heck? Look at them all. What do we got? A dozen of them there? Oh, there's no antlers on any of them, so nobody wants to shoot them. Got it. I understand now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Come on. Anyway, now that the deer are gone, we're finishing up. We're actually just kind of cutting across the middle here. This is between what I had done with the autonomous tractor and what we just did today, and we're just, I don't really need to do end rows through here. We're just making a pass because we got to get to this corner of the field. So we're done with this one. We're going to get out of here, fold her up, head to another field just down the road, and keep her moving. Dad volunteered to power wash for me. He texted me and said, I'll power wash for a while. So I said, okay. So I'm going to stay in the tractor and let him do that. If he wants to come back and take this over, he is welcome to do so. But until then, I'm going to keep it moving. Sometimes I'm not. I just don't remember things. You see that field right there? That's the field I was going to go and disc. And then I got to it, I'm like, hey, that field got ripped. Oh yeah, Dad did that one last week when I was spreading fertilizer out there. Like, I remember him doing it. I just forgot for some reason. So, new plan. We're going to a different field. We're going to go to the fields where we finished up harvest, I think, and get those two done. There's 125 acres there. What time is it? 4 o'clock now. No, it's 3 o'clock now. Should be doable to get those done tonight, I would think. And that puts us at a decent stopping point if it rains overnight, or maybe we keep going after that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm going to go do those, get them done. We are going to run back to the farm first and load up with some fuel. We're not empty by any means, but down to a third of the tank. We'll have enough to do those fields. So might as well fill her up. going past it anyway. Fueling. Dad's been washing. Good deal. And Phil's hauling. We got all kinds of stuff going on here. Ah, look at that. Got her pretty clean. Pretty clean. Alright, well, there was a few spots that we saw that Dad had kind of missed some stuff, and so he's going to clean that up, and it's pretty good. I'm going to keep running the disc. I asked him if he wanted me to do that, and he wanted to run the disc. He said, no, I'm tired. He put in a long day yesterday, and he was up at 6 running it this morning, and so he wanted me to keep running it. And he said he'd finish that up and get it cleaned up and put away. I said, okay, great, thank you. So, yeah, we're going to go disc. Keep it moving. We are down to the next set of fields here. This is kind of where we finished up harvest. This is the same fields where we had the hunter story the other day. I was spreading fertilizer out here. Whatever. All good. This particular field, this 46 acres we're in now, was some of our best corn. It was our best corn. And so the stalks are pretty heavy. Obviously, it was much later harvested than the stuff we were just in. So not going to be as brittle, not going to do quite as good a job. But still effective in doing what we want, and moving some dirt and taking the root balls out. And we're going to finish this one up, and then we're going to jump across the ditch over there and do that other 80 or 78 acres that's in that one. Should take us about 5 hours from here. Be roughly, what time is it? 3:42. Yeah, it should be between 8 o'clock, around 8, 9 o'clock tonight when we're done here. And then, I don't know, we've got 30 acres, 36 acres just kind of across the section. Maybe we'll head over there and do that one from here. I don't know, but we're going to get as much done as we can before it starts raining on us. I do know that, so I'm going to jump on and do a YouTube live stream. Why not? We're going to be in here all day. We might as well make it entertaining, right? We have made it to the edge of this field. We've got just the end rows in front of the woods and a little bit along the ditch to do. I'm going to wrap this one up. If you missed that, go back and watch that. It's been a pretty good one. And it's time to find the light switch in this tractor. So it's over here. The lights on the 8430 are not as good as some of the other equipment, but it does have HID lights, and they're not terrible. We'll be able to see. All right, we are finished that first field. Or not really the first field anymore, I guess, is it? But anyway, we're done with that one. We're over here. This one there is 78 acres. We're going to get our monitor set up. 8-2. And set a... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Set track 0. I don't believe we'll have anything in here. New. Disc. 25. Accept. Yeah, what the heck, it doesn't matter. Set A plus a heading, 3 degrees. That's our angle. 3 degrees. So we're going to drive down to that corner of the field over there and get started. 78.89, probably end up doing about 85 by the time you do all the end rows, maybe 90 acres in this field, who knows. It'll take us a little while, but we'll get there. Let's go. Well, that's a problem. We got a rock? Yeah, we had a rock. See it? Suppose I should go and get it. Every now and then, we get a rock caught in the blades or something, and it jams them up. Now, this one fell out. It just kind of was pushed in front of there, because that's a pretty good sized one. But now I got a pile of corn stalks that we got to try and level off. Oh well. Go carry this to the edge of the field. Well, let's see what happens here. Is that going to work through it all, or just going to push? A little bit of it worked through. A little bit more of it. And we still got a big pile. Better than it was. Well, it's fully dark now. Oh, I think it was when I did that stalks earlier. Yeah, that was the last thing I filmed, I think. Anyway, we're marching our way right across here, so gonna get done at a reasonable time. That clock's still not set back. I should probably figure out how to change that. It's 7:44, so yeah, between 8 and 9 o'clock. That's kind of what I said when I started here, right? It's gonna be closer to 9. but we've only got 21 acres, call it 30 acres to go yet with by the time we do all the end rows and overlap and stuff. But yeah, to be another hour. So a little before 9, we're gonna head off and do another field after that, and we'll see where we're at from there. So, but I'm gonna jump on another TikTok live here, which yeah, I might not film a lot. Not that I'm filming a lot anyway. I do have a GoPro. If anything exciting happens, I'll show you. Well, we're still moving along here. It is 10:30 almost, 10:23 at night here. We finished those fields that we were in earlier and moved on to the next group of 2 fields, 36 acres that we had to do, and we're actually just about finishing them up. Now I have to make the decision of, do I go to another field? The next one is 46 acres. I can get there and get it done tonight. It'll probably be about 1 o'clock in the morning before we get it done. Or I can go home and go to bed. But it's going to rain tonight, and we won't be able to do it tomorrow. And if I get it done tonight, it's done. So, I don't know. We're trying to figure that out, but it's all going just fine here. Alright, we wrapped up that one, pulled into the next field here. It is 10:45-ish, and we're going to start this field. I'm probably going to regret this, but that's okay. It's going to take us probably 2 hours. There's 47 acres here. Maybe a little less than that. So, be a little after midnight probably when we're done here. Set a track, new disc, 25. Set A, 3 degrees, accept, on. I guess we should unfold it before we go, huh? That would be helpful. That would be helpful. We had a few sprinkles on the windshield on the way from the last field to this field. I thought maybe it was going to rain, but I checked it, and just some real light stuff right now. The heavier rain is farther out, so we've got some time. So we're gonna knock out this one last field here tonight, and yeah, we'll have a heck of a day. We're just shy of 300 acres for the day right now, so we'll be well over 300 before we're done with this. Almost midnight, 11:52. I'm dragging, starting to get a little sleepy here. We got 18 acres left to do. 45 minutes or so done, so we're doing all right, but you know, this is gonna be it. I'm tired. Gonna make it. Doing the end rows in this last little bit. The rain held off. It is 12:40 a.m. this one, and I'm going home. So, and I'm halfway through editing the YouTube video that you're watching right now, so we'll finish that, which is not super fun tonight, but not much more to do, so it'll be fine. But yeah, we've accomplished a bunch today. We'll wrap it up here in a minute. Alright, I'm going to walk backwards so you can see me until those lights shut off. But we had a great day here. I added up the acres between yesterday and today that Dad and I covered. He put in a good day yesterday. We were at 588 acres in the 2 days. So that's almost 300 per day average. I think we did about 330 of that today. So yeah, we had a really good productive day, and Dad got that spreader cleaned up. We got done spreading, so that's all good. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I don't know what's going on tomorrow, but it's supposed to be raining, so you may or may not get another video. I left the light on in the tractor, and if I don't go shut that off, it will be dead tomorrow, so go shut that off. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you later.